bone-chilling tale of a cursed mirror that grants wishes, but each wish demands a deadly price. When desperation meets dark magic, no one escapes unscathed. What begins as a simple robbery transforms into a decade-spanning nightmare when a wealthy man hands over a mysterious mirror to save his life. The mirror holds a vengeful spirit, promising unlimited wealth and power. But at what cost? As fortunes rise, bodies begin to fall. Follow the tragic journey of John Smith, from a desperate thief to the city's wealthiest man, as he discovers the true horror of the mirror's bargain. When his family faces life-threatening situations, he must choose between saving his loved ones and condemning others to death. But the mirror's dark history runs deeper than anyone could imagine, and breaking free from its curse might be impossible. In this haunting story of karma and consequences, witness how one man's attempt to cheat fate leads to a devastating cycle of wealth, death, and despair that threatens to consume not just him, but generations to come. Subscribe and watch a bone-chilling horror story. Don't forget to press the bell icon for this story. On a dark night, walking through a dense forest path, Mike Thompson kept reciting prayers in his mind. His footsteps echoed in the eerie silence. It was getting very late, and Mike was anxious to reach the city soon, knowing that robbers often lurked on this path. Suddenly, a voice came from behind. "Hand over everything you've got, or I'll crack your skull open." What he feared had happened. The notorious thief took all of Mike's money. Mike pleaded, "That's all I have." "Now that you've seen my face, I better kill you," the thief threatened. "Wait, I can give you something that will change your life. You won't need to steal anymore, and you can live a respectable life. But you must promise not to kill me." The thief agreed. Mike gave him a box containing a mirror. "Open this when you're alone, light a match, and speak your wish in front of this magical mirror. It will grant whatever you ask for," Mike explained, his eyes gleaming. "Will it give me money?" the thief asked eagerly. "Yes, this is a wish-granting mirror. Whenever you give this box to someone else, explain all the rules without telling anyone. Keep it somewhere safe, and it will return to you. Don't try to destroy it, or the consequences will be terrible." The thief, thinking it was like Aladdin's lamp, happily took the box home. He rushed to a room with the box, quickly opened it, lit a match, and spoke as instructed. Suddenly, an intense light flashed in the mirror. He stepped back, his breath caught in his throat. Trembling with fear at the sight before him, he saw a female figure appear. She spoke. "Tell me what you desire. I will fulfill your every wish, but there's one condition. Whatever you ask for, someone else will have to pay the price." "For now, I want money. Make me a millionaire." The spirit laughed maniacally. Suddenly, money started raining in that room. The thief was overjoyed. The next morning, when he went to the local diner, he learned that Mike Thompson, from whom he had stolen money, was one of the city's wealthy residents and had been found dead mysteriously in his room, and his money had vanished. The thief found this strange, but he was too intoxicated with wealth to care. 10 years passed, and now the thief had become the city's wealthiest resident, John Smith. He kept the box in a basement where no family member ever went. He had the only key, and hadn't told even his wife and children about it. Then his daughter had a terrible accident and was severely burned. John was devastated. He went to the basement and called upon the spirit again. The familiar haunting laughter filled the room as she appeared. "It's been a long time since you remembered me." "Save my daughter," John begged. "The price is set. Someone must give their life." Blinded by love for his daughter, John said, "Kill me, but save my daughter." The spirit, baring her black teeth, replied, "No, I will choose who dies." Then John saw in the mirror that the neighbor's son had burned to death. John felt terrible. They had been friends since childhood. "I will never come to you again," John declared. Some time passed, and everything was going well until one day, John's wife had a heart attack. The doctor said she wouldn't survive. John's wife cried that she wouldn't even see her grandchild. John thought about going to the mirror one last time. The spirit appeared again, laughing. "I told you you'd return." Suddenly, John saw his son's lifeless body in the mirror. He broke down, crying. The spirit's voice boomed, "Don't try to change fate, or this will happen. I did the same thing. Marriage wasn't in my destiny, so I used the mirror. My husband died, and my in-laws burned me alive. Now this mirror is my home, and I warn everyone not to mess with fate." After his son's funeral, John went to the same alley where he had been a notorious thief. He found a desperate thief, gave him lots of money, and the box, with all the conditions attached. John returned home and told his wife they would leave the city tomorrow. While packing money from the basement, he heard the spirit's voice one last time. "You shouldn't have given away the box." The next day, there were rumors about John Smith's death, that a thief had broken in and killed him. The thief became the city's famous businessman, Robert Wilson, and the cycle continued. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, follow our Instagram and Facebook pages. If you have similar stories, share them in the comments, and we'll try to make your story the next animated feature. If this chilling tale of the cursed mirror kept you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps keep these dark stories coming your way. We have dozens more horror stories that I can't wait to share with you, each one darker and more twisted than the last. Have you ever encountered something that seemed too good to be true? Something that made you question the price of your desires? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our weekly dose of horror. Follow us on Instagram @DarkTalesUS and join our Facebook community, Dark Tales After Dark, where we share exclusive content and behind-the-scenes looks at how we create these stories. Got a terrifying tale of your own? Drop it in the comments. Your story might be our next feature. Until next time, keep looking over your shoulder. And remember, some wishes are better left ungranted. Stay spooky.